Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your Co-op Community Stadium. I'm Ethan Gardiner, alongside me Max Passantino, and we've got some Birmingham Senior Cup action for you tonight as the Breaks host Halesowen. Two sides that come into this one on very differing form, it has to be said. Of course, Leamington not doing too well in the league as of late, but the Cups haven't been too much of a problem, winning, of course, against Kingsley in the FA Trophy not too long ago. Meanwhile, Halesowen, well, the only loss they've had in their last 5 was away against Kidderminster, so no shame in that, we've all been there. They're on particularly good form, but both sides much changed from the weekend. So, of course, the Breaks went away to Kidderminster, and since then, only 4 players have kept their place in the lineup. 7 changes. Both teams wanting to progress in this competition. It is, at the end of the day, still a trophy, but both teams with important league ambitions. So, Halesowen themselves are second in the Southern Premier League Central. Of course, Leamington lower mid-table at the moment in the Vanarama National League North, but also fighting in the FA Trophy. So, a couple of competitions where they have the opportunity to do well. Well, the goal kick was long from Solly and has found its way all the way through to Theo Street. He then clears into the midfield. Berridge brings it down and finds Quainer. Those two linking up quite well, and Quainer, who controlled that, was then caught late, so it's a free kick in a central position. Street takes it quickly and finds Jai Medrano. Trying to up the tempo now, Leamington, who can sense they've got a bit of an advantage as things stand. Medrano then plays it forward quickly, looking for Berridge in the box. It's headed away by Kelly, but to the feet. Oh, and it's hit the post. The volley came in from Lloyd, and he hit the post, the young man, on his debut. What a dream that would have been, but it's cleared by Halesowen ultimately. It's now into the right back position for Connell. He finds Quainer. Quainer breaking down this right-hand side, and it's gone out for a Halesowen throw-in. So if I wasn't totally clear with my commentary there, it's because I was a little bit surprised at the effort from the youngster Lloyd. He caught that really well on the volley, and it bobbled through and hit the bottom right-hand post. Lewis Solly's Halesowen goal, and they did well to get that clear eventually, but it was a good effort from the young lad, and a first real shot on target, or at goal at least, for the Breaks. Thrown on this right hand side, Connell, and he's looking for a couple of options forward, but Nat Kelly wins that in the air. Quite a tall defence tonight from Halesowen, and they're winning quite a lot of the aerial duels, but it's going to drop in midfield to Berridge, who's going to shape to try and dribble through, and he's just crowded out again. And the clearance has come to Yusuf, who's now going to try and play a ball through for Manning, but Hawkins has come out well. He's going to control and play that one down the right-hand side. It's gone to Nat Kelly, who plays it forward looking for Manning. Manning on side, and he's going to try and take an effort, and it's gone towards goal, but he was trying to lob Hawkins, who, he was well set in position, was Callum Hawkins, the number 1 for the Break, so he's caught that one. It was a quite cheeky effort from Macaulay Manning to try and catch him off his line.
Yeah, I think your money's always on Callum Hawkins to save that one, especially considering how far back he'd got towards his goal after making that clearance. If he was just a bit further out, then maybe Manning could have caught him out.
Hawkins eventually plays that one forward looking for Lloyd, and the header is not the most convincing. It might drop to Berridge, who's into the box, and he's held onto the ball well. He's got support now, Berridge. He's come back out. He's going to turn to shoot, and he's going to hit it. It's deflected, and it's in! 1-0 to Leamington. And it's a first goal for Tim Berridge for the club, 37 minutes in. He did well to control that, boarded out on his own. He was under pressure from the Halesowen defence, but he hit one towards goal. I think it may have taken a slight deflection, but it goes in past Lewis Solly. And the hosts here, the Breaks, have the lead. It's Leamington 1, Halesowen 0. Yeah,
that will do Tim the absolute world of good, being able to get his first competitive goal in the gold and black. It's a good turn. Tried to be crowded out on a couple of occasions before by the Halesowen defenders. They couldn't get the better of him that time, and it's a calm and composed finish down low past Solly.
A Halesowen throw-in the left-back position, sent forward by Kelly, headed back towards him, and then he clears looking for Yusuf. Ward then called into action, and he clears into the midfield. It's played now out to Jack Hickman, who we're going to get a closer look at this half. He's breaking down the right-hand side for Halesowen, cuts inside and out of Teddy Rowe, and then plays it across the box looking for a man. The shot is taken, and it's in. An equaliser straight away in this second half for the away side. Leamington 1, Halesowen 1. It's Ryan Fletcher, the number 10 for the Yelts, who's brought them level.
Yeah, not the best of starts there from Leamington in the second half. They allowed Jack Hickman to get round them too easily and put a ball into the box where the man had way too much time to take a couple of touches and fire past Callum Hawkins into the far corner.
Quainer going to look to arc one in forwards towards Teddy Rowe, who's in behind the defence, and he could be on to the end of this. He's into the box, Teddy Rowe. He plays that one back to Berridge, who's on the edge of the box. He slices his hit, but it's still going to fall to Ritchie, who hits that one on the half volley. It's deflected. Oh, and it's just wide from the youngster. He hit it on the half volley, not a massively convincing effort, but the deflection then confused Solly, and it almost found its way in the bottom left-hand corner. It's gone for a breaks corner. Rowe sticks an arm up, and again, plenty of bodies in the 6-yard box for Leamington, who are looking to put pressure on. It's come forward to Berridge, who flicks on, and it's blocked on the goal line by Halesowen. It's come back out to this left-hand side. Here's Rowe, dribbling his man, puts a cross into the box. It's dangerous. It might fall back to Berridge. Controls, shoots. Oh, it's just wide of the left-hand post. And he looks to take this one, looking forward for anybody really. It's going to drop to Berridge, who takes the shot early on the half volley, but it's trickled just wide of the left-hand post. And there is the full-time whistle of normal time. It's finished here, Leamington 1 and Halesowen 1, but we're going to be going to dreaded penalties, I believe, Max.
Yeah, penalty shootout. It's an absolute baptism of fire for Leamington goalkeeper Jacob Humphreys, who came on after 81 minutes for Callum Hawkins. But it's down to penalties. Obviously, we've never seen any of these players take a penalty before. It's A, been that long since we've had a penalty shootout, and B, how much rotation has gone on in the breaks squad today.
As the referee blows his whistle and Berridge steps up to take and slots it into the bottom left-hand corner. The first penalty scored by the breaks. Now coming forward for Halesowen to take their first penalty. I believe it's Adi Yusuf. I've just caught number on the back of his shirt. He takes, and it's slotted into the bottom right-hand corner calmly for the 32-year-old Tanzania international. Not a lot Humphreys could have done. He went the right way, the young goalkeeper. Josh Quainer, who took the captain's armband in the second half, is going to be taking the second penalty for the breaks up against Solly in goal. Steps forward, and it's into the top left-hand corner calmly from Quainer, who again has put in an excellent performance this evening. 2-1. Nat Kelly, who's put in a great performance in at left-back. What can he do against Humphreys? He steps forward to take, and he's slotted at home, but Humphreys again went the right way.
Yeah, positive from the breaks keeper. Jacob Humphreys went the right way on both penalties, just couldn't get to them.
Indeed. Theo Street now stepping forward, the number 5. What spot will he pick? We're about to find out. As he steps forward and smashes it into the roof of the net. A very well taken penalty from the experienced Theo Street. He'll be happy with that one. Leamington have put all 3 penalties away. Now again, if numbers are to be believed, this is Todd Parker, who was introduced late into the game for Halesowen. Steps forward and takes, and it's gone in. It wasn't the most convincing penalty, but Humphreys wasn't sure, and it's rolled in. Penalty number 4 for Leamington. Lloyd scores into the top right-hand corner, and what a penalty that is from the youngster. No sign of nerves. 4 from 4.
Yeah, you wouldn't tell it's his debut. Absolute brilliant penalty from Lloyd. Superb to put it past Solly into the top corner. No nerves there.
Calm run up and a calm penalty from Ng. 4-4. George Ward going to be the 5th taker, and this is a crucial one, of course, for the breaks. From here on out, it's pretty much sudden death in the penalty shootout, but can he score on this occasion? He can indeed. He sent it straight down the middle powerfully, right past Solly. And now, the penalty of the most important so far of the evening for Halesowen. Miss and they're out, score, and we go to sudden death. And it's Luke Postel who's going to come forward and take this. And it goes into the bottom right-hand corner. Humphreys was close to getting to that one. He went the right way, but it's just crept under his arm. Teddy Rowe to take penalty number 6 for the breaks as we go into the sudden death section of the penalty shootout. What can Rowe himself do? Well, he can put it into the bottom right-hand corner is what he can do. 6 from 6, 6 well-taken penalties. As we hear an encouraging call from Callum Hawkins. Come on, Jacob. Jacob Humphreys in goal. Riley to step forward and take. And he's hit the bar! And Leamington have won the penalty shootout. The penalty missed by Martin Riley. After 90 minutes, it was 1-1, but on the penalty shootout, Leamington 6, Halesowen 5. And it's the breaks who progress in this second round of the Birmingham Senior Cup. They'll be in the hat for the 3rd round And on a night where so many debutants and so many youngsters saw action for the first time, it was an assured performance. The penalty shootout, probably the calmest part of the whole night. And it's a well-earned win for Leamington FC against Halesowen. And it's all over here at York Co-op Community Stadium. After 90 minutes, it was Leamington 1, Halesowen 1. But in this second round of the Birmingham Senior Cup, on penalties, Leamington have won 6-5. And that is all from us tonight. Thank you all for listening.